Hi, Nolitha. I just wanted to really thank you today for your willingness to come share your journey with us today. Nolitha, can you start just by giving an introduction to yourself? So, your name and surname, your age, a bit about your family life, and what you do for a living.
Hi everyone. Hi Platinum Life family. My name is Nolitha Tshapu surname. I'm 36 years old. Um, I'm married. I have two kids, a girl and a boy. Girl is she's 7 years old, and the boy is turning 5 years old in September. We live in Tanzania, East London. It's me and them at home. It's me, my husband, and my two kids at home. I have three sisters. I'm the second born. Both my parents are still alive. Yeah, but on my in-laws' side, both my parents passed on. Yes. So I'm working at a bank. I don't know whether I should name it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm a cash consultant. Yeah, I'm a cash consultant at the bank. Yeah, and that's me.
All right. So now, Nolitha, can you please tell us how this journey started? What led up to your breast cancer diagnosis?
Regularly, most I have my routine checkups that I like to do, checking my breast if there are any unusuals on my breast. So I remember it was on a Thursday in August. I was sleeping on my back, I was sleeping. Then I was doing a check. I first started on my right breast. Then when I was checking on my left, I felt this small lump near my nipple. I was like, what is this thing? Because I don't, it's unusual. Then I remembered when I was breastfeeding my son, I think it was in 2021, I felt a lump on my breast. Then I went to the doctor. The doctor said that I shouldn't worry about it. It's because of I'm breastfeeding. So I shouldn't worry. So now this time around, I felt this lump and I was like shocked. It's been 3 years since I've breastfeeded. Then I was like, okay, what it could be? Yeah, well, I wondered what is this? Then it was on Friday, Saturday we went to my in-laws for a weekend. Then on Monday, when I was at work, I came. It was on my lunchtime. Then I decided, no man, let me just go and see a doctor and check what is this, because I was like, what is it? I went to the doctor in Medicross here in East London. I saw a doctor there. When I got there, the doctor asked, how can we help? I told them, I felt something on my breast and I don't know what is it. I remember when I was breastfeeding, I had something like this, but the doctor said I shouldn't be worried about anything. It's because I'm breastfeeding. So now I'm not breastfeeding, so I'm not sure what could cause this. And the doctor said, okay, let's have a check. He did his check and he was like, hey, it's a lump. Then his face started to change. Then I was like, okay, what should it be? What is it? Okay, then he said, okay, let me quickly send you now. Let me book you for a mammogram. And I was like, now? Then he said, yes, now let's do it now. He called there and he said that they should do it immediately, as in now. I went to Medicross. Bear in mind, I'm on lunch. I went to St. Dominic's. Okay, they did the mammogram. I called at work and I told them, hey, I'm referred to the hospital. So I don't know what's happening with me, because I didn't want to. They were like, hi, Bo, did you go to the doctor? Then I said, yes, man, I went to the doctor. I didn't feel well. Then I decided to go to the doctor. Then my manager said, okay, it's fine. He asked, are you coming back? Then I said, yes, I'm going to come back when I'm done here. Okay, they did the mammogram. They said that they're going to send the results to the doctor. But it was a bit late at that time. I think it was past 4 to 5. Then my doctor called and said that no, I can go home and come back tomorrow for the results. After the mammogram there, I could see the faces of the ladies. Then I said, hey, there is something here. It's suspicious. I was like, okay, maybe it's because the doctor mentioned something like it can be breast cancer or anything, but let us not jump into conclusion at the moment. Then at that time, I realized, oh, it is a breast cancer. I was like, oh, maybe it is a breast cancer because I could see their faces. But yeah, I went back to work. I balanced, then I went home. When I get home, I just spoke with I went to the doctor, my husband, I went to the doctor and the doctor referred me for a mammogram because I felt this thing and my husband was shocked. But it could be there. I said, I don't know. The doctor said I must come back tomorrow. Then he said, okay. Then the next day I went to the doctor. I had an 8 o'clock appointment. I first started there. Then the doctor, he said that, no, the results from a mammogram, they aren't clear, but they suspect that it's breast cancer. Then he said that he's gonna book me for a surgeon so that they can call, they can check, they can take out a fluid and send it to the lab to check what is it. And I said, okay. Then he called the surgeon. Then he said I must come on Thursday. Then he asked if do I want to go back to it. Then I said yes, I want to go back because I don't know what is it. So I won't just stay at home with something that I don't know what is it. I'd rather be at work than being at home because at home I'm gonna think a lot. And he said, okay, it's fine. Then I went to work that Tuesday after the because I reported at work that I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna first start at the doctor. I went back to work. I worked normally Tuesday, Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I went to the surgeon. Then they cut me a small cut on my breast to take out the fluid. Then they said that they're gonna send it to the lab. But the surgeon there, he showed me on a screen that he showed me there were things I don't know. He showed me the lump there. Then he told me that at that moment it is a breast cancer, but I want to be 100% sure. But I suspect he said that 99% of his suspicion it's a breast cancer. Then I was like, oh, that moment I was like, breast cancer. I'm gonna die because the first thing you think about when you diagnose, when you hear the word cancer is death. And I was like, Doc, am I gonna die? He said, no, man, don't think like that. We are not sure. I'm gonna take this to the lab, then I'm gonna call you for your results. That day, I cried there at the doctor. I was crying, thinking about my children. They're still young. The other one is still 4. The other one is still 6. But then he was like, no, man, don't cry. No, you're going to be fine and all the stuff. We don't know yet. But at that moment, after I went out there, I drove to the beach. I parked my car there and I looked far from the water, was thinking there, sitting and thinking. Then I just told myself, okay, let me just prepare myself for a breast cancer. Okay, then if it is a breast cancer, what am I going to do? Then I was like, hey, let me just prepare myself. This is a breast cancer. I went back home. I didn't go to work that day. He booked me off even on Friday. Then on Saturday, I remember it was the 24th of August. It was on a Saturday morning. I was still lying on my bed. I think it was around about 9. I received an SMS from the surgeon. The results came back and they're not opening was on Saturday. Then he said that he just wanted to confirm that it is a breast cancer. I took the phone and I showed it to my husband. Okay. And he read, he was shocked. He was shocked. And I was like, no, man. Don't stress. I'm gonna pull through this. And the thing is that I think it's a year back, 2 years back, we lost his mother's sister with cancer. And also I think it was 2 months I lost my aunt with cancer. So that was that, and now it's me. So all those things came back to both of us. So he was like, oh, are you going to die? You're going to leave me alone with the kids? And I was like, no, I'm not going to die. We're going to fight this. Yeah, well, and you know what? I was the strongest one. And my husband was like, I had to be strong for him, but I'm the one who was diagnosed with breast cancer. Then the surgeon said he's gonna book. He said that he's gonna call me on Monday, and on Monday he called and booked me an appointment. He said that he's gonna book me with an oncologist. He's gonna refer me to oncologist because now my journey has to start with an oncologist. And on Monday he called and he asked if do I want to go there or can we talk on the phone. They said no, it's fine, we can talk on the phone. He told me that he's booking me with a surgeon. I'm gonna see the surgeon on Wednesday. I'm gonna meet with the surgeon on Wednesday at Cancer Care in St. Dominic's. Okay, then he asked if I was going to work or what. Then I told him, no, I'm at work. He asked if I'm fine. Then I said, no, I'm fine. Then on Wednesday, I went with my husband. We went to see the oncologist, my oncologist. And that's where because the surgeon said the oncologist would explain everything in detail with me. So the oncologist explained that, yeah, it is confirmed you have a breast cancer. It's on level 2. And then she said that we need to do other scans and see that if the cancer has spreaded, is it really on level 2? Because we only did a mammogram and that small, but when they took up that, yeah. So now we need to do a full scan on your body to see if the cancer had spreaded or what. Is it on stage 2 or which stage is it really on? Then I went and do the scan, the results. She said that she was gonna call me for the results. So when I was there, the first time I went with my husband and she explained everything to me about the cancer level 2 and what is level 2. We shouldn't be worried, can be treated. And also, if you want to see a therapist, and also explain everything to us with me and my husband. But she noticed that the person that wasn't really fine, it was my husband. I don't want to lie, he wasn't. He was just not okay. So the second time when I went for my second results that came back the scan, I went there alone. And remember, I was so strong when I heard that I had a breast cancer. I don't want to lie, I was very strong. Told myself, I'm going to beat this breast cancer. I even shared with my manager and she was like, hey, you are so strong about this. Why are you so? And I told her that I have to be strong because I have to do this for my kids. So now the doctor called me, said that, oh, the results are back for the full scan. I have to go there. I went and she told me that your cancer has spreaded. It's also on your liver and it's on stage 4. And I was like, I don't know. I just black out. I cried my lungs out. Oh no, it's on stage 4. Stage 4 of cancer. And I was like, oh, doc, now this means that now I'm gonna do. He said, no, man, don't lose hope. You were strong. What is it now? And I was like, hey, I don't know if I can take this. So the doctor said, no, don't cry, Nolitha, you're gonna be fine. Even I'll make sure that I will do everything I can do to save your life. You're not gonna die. You've shared your story. You've got kids, small kids that are depending on you. And I saw your husband. Your husband is not that strong. You are the strong, and I will do everything I could do. And then at that day, he gave me a leave that I cannot go back to work anymore up until December, January. So he gave me 3 months leave. He said I must take that pay, the letter to work. When I got to work, my manager was like, Hebo, what's wrong with you? Then I told her, okay, this is the letter. My cancer is on stage 4 and it has already spread on my lung, on my liver. She was like, Hebo, Nolitha, you were strong, man. No, take this as the first diagnose. Don't change the way you were. You were strong. She was, shame, she was so supportive. Yeah. So I went out and I was like, hey, at that time, I don't want to lie, I lost hope. I did have low hope. when they diagnosed me with the breast cancer. But now, this time, I lost hope. And it was then after that, yeah, the the doctor, we arranged times, schedules for my treatment. And I was at home that time because I wasn't working. The doctor gave me sick leave. Then I think it was on the 19th of September because the doctor said that she needs to make it quick so that I can start with my chemo. Then on the 19th of September, I started with my first chemo. And we start most with the red one. So they explain everything to me. What will it do? How it will affect me? How will I react to it? But they told me that it all depends on my genes. If my genes are strong enough to fight it, I can be normal. But if my genes are they become, because at the time your genes, even if they're strong, but that medication makes them weak, you see. So yeah, but I don't want to lie, God was on my side, because the only time I remember being that sick, it was on my fourth session, yeah, where I was weak. I was, for me to do all those things after medication, it's really not nice. It is not. So yeah, that's the only time. And I remember my daughter the other day, she came to me and she was like, she looked at me like, "Mommy, are you sick?" And I was like, "No, I'm not sick." She was like, "Please don't be sick." And I go, this, I said, "No mind, I won't be sick. I'm not sick." Then I was like, you know what? I need to be strong for my children. I cannot. And the younger one, you know what? My boy, the other day, she was like, "Okay, I'm praying, Mama. I prayed to God that you only have one life." And I was like, "What do you mean I only have one life?" And I prayed to God and was like, maybe he means that, God, my mom only has this love, this one life. Please keep her alive. You see? And I was like, oh, okay. So those were just those emotional times for me. Yeah, for me. That was my journey, but I'm still on chemo, because when I was first diagnosed, I remembered before that, I think 2 weeks back I went for a bone scan, because I have finished the chemo and the weekly session. So I went for a bone scan to check even on my bones if there is something. So they found out that there is on here that one cell that is growing, cancer cell that is growing on my chest, because I had a pain here. So that's why I went for. So now, yesterday, I went for, because I'm going to start a radiation so that they treat the bone. So I think I'm going to start it next week, the radiation. Okay. Yes, so it's been a tough journey, but yeah.
Yes, no, you are incredibly strong, Nolitha, really, and I love your the attitude and your outlook. You are going to be fine, and we all are rooting for you. Okay, Nolitha. Yes, no, all the best with your radiation. Do you know how many sessions you are going to receive?
I'm not sure. I think they said they're gonna call me, because yesterday I went for a scan where they do those marks for the.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're gonna call me and tell me how many sessions and all the stuff. Yes, okay. Next week.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now all the best with that. But as you were saying, you're still on other treatment as well, Nolitha. You
other treatment as well, because now the chemo that I'm receiving is an injection now, where they inject me on my thighs. Yes, I think I'm gonna get. Yeah, they're gonna be 8 cycles. Okay. I take. And after 3 weeks, and I'm gonna be on my 3rd one now.
Okay, yes. Nolitha, now really all the best still with your journey, and I look really forward to speaking with you again when you phone me and you say no, everything is clear. Really, no, Nolitha. And I wanted to ask you, now when you found out you had cancer, then one obviously you think of the financial side as well, how it's going to impact you. So yes,
Sorry?
please tell us your experience when you had to contact Platinum Line.
That one, guys, I don't know how it was. When I was doing the mammograms and also went for the surgeon, my medical aid fund that were depleted. And when I started the journey, I had no funds on my medical aid. And the funny thing, that with Platinum Life, I think I didn't know exactly what kind of an insurance that I was covered on, because I remembered I was like, okay, yeah, I do have Platinum Life insurance with you guys, but I don't know exactly what does it cover. You see. And then I remember I spoke with one of the ladies at Platinum Life. She explained to me that no, you are covered. You have yes, you have a cover with us, and your cover is when you are diagnosed with any latest cancer, you can claim. And I was like, claim whilst I'm alive? And she was like, yes. And I was like, no, man, insurance is that I know of. I had it, but I didn't know what it's covering. So it was like, okay, what does it? You said that when you are diagnosed with any woman's cancer, you can claim. And I was like, are you sure? Then she said to me, yes, I'm sure. I was surprised that I was covered for it diagnosed. When you are diagnosed, you can claim. And I asked the lady, okay, what kind of, she said, any woman's cancer, breast cancer. I was like, breast cancer? Then she said, yes. I think it was on a Tuesday when I called because I was at home during the sick leave. And she explained to me that no, you get covered too. You can just tell me that there's a form that we can send you and everything that you needed to do. And I was like, are you sure? Then she said, yes. I asked, not when you die because of a cancer, then you get covered. She said, no, when you are diagnosed with a cancer. They was like, oh, okay, it's fine then. Then she asked, do you want to do a claim? They said, no, I'll call back. I dropped the phone. Then I was like, I was like wondering, is it true? Did I hear her correctly that when you are diagnosed or what? Then I called Platinum Life after 2 days. Then the person that I was talking to, she explained the same thing that the lady I was previously on the phone with. Yeah, you can claim when you are diagnosed, you do your claim. Then she told me everything that I needed to do. Then I was like, oh, okay. Then I asked her, how can I do the claim? Then I told her, no, I'm just diagnosed with the breast cancer. Oh, shame. When you feel someone's wearing your shoes on the other side. I felt that when I was speaking to the lady when I told her that I'm just diagnosed with the breast cancer. Then I wanted to do the claim. Then she helped a lot. Then she also asked, am I fine? How am I dealing with? How is it? And I was like shocked why she went that much asking about me. You see, because I was like, okay, she doesn't even know me. It's just an insurance, most insurances. So I was like, okay, it might be the form. I took the form to the doctors. Then I came back and sent the form, the application, started with the application. Then I called, I told them that they emailed back immediately. They received the form. They said that it's going to take 7 to 15 or 7 to 30 days. But I was shocked. It took 3 days. My application took 3, and I was shocked. At that time, I was supposed to go for a heart scan, and I didn't have funds on my medical aid, and I had to pay it in cash. So it came, Platinum Life, I don't want to lie, guys, came at the right time. Because I don't know, those cans, they are expensive, and it helped me a lot with those cans. I had paid, and even the scan that I do where they took out the fluid or the medical aid didn't cover because the funds already were depleted. So they called me to tell me that your medical aid didn't cover. They're saying that you have insufficient funds, you have to pay us in cash. And that amount was like 3 point something that I had to pay. And this one, it was 5 point something that I had to pay with the lung. I think I did it hard twice, because the first one I did with the other doctor, and the second one I did it with the other doctor. So at that process, Platinum Life helped me a lot, because I had the funds to pay in cash and not to worry about where am I going to get the money to do this, and we're going to worrying about myself, and also about the being not having money to do everything. So it came at the right time, and not just that. I remember after I claimed and received money from you guys, you didn't just stop there. I remember I think it was November or December, when you called me to check upon me, and also to tell me that there's a voucher that you're gonna send me. And I was like, Haibo, do all insurances do this? Haibo, is why? Because we've never experienced. I don't know. We do have insurance, but I've never experienced what I've received from you guys. Do you know that when you guys sent me those gifts, there's a card that had a message. At that time when I received it, I remember I went for a scan where I discovered that also it was the second one. Almost after you have your chemotherapy, after you finish your sessions, they take you to a scan to see how far the cancer is. Are you healing or what? So when I went for that scan, they told me that there's also on my lungs. The cancer has spread to my lungs too. They saw something on my lungs, and I was like, "Oh God, what is happening?" But I received that gift from you, and it has a message. I was starting to, okay, is it this the life that I'm gonna have? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna overcome this? What's happening? And there was a message there which I took with that says, feed your faith, your fears will starve to death. That message came through, and there was no name there. It says anonymous, then another message from you. And that message gave me strength, because I don't want to lie, I was starting to give up. Okay, now what is going to happen? Is this cancer going to spread on my whole body? Because I thought that, okay, I had breast cancer and the liver. When I went for a scan, they said, no, we can see that the cancer is no more on your breast and also on your liver. Now they're saying something else. It's on your lungs. And I was like, I am starting to give up now. But that message gave me strength. I don't know. It gave me strength that I should feed my faith, and my fear will starve away. So I shouldn't worry about this. I went through breast and liver, and I was strong. Now I need to feed my soul, my faith again, to be strong. I shouldn't be worrying or anything. So it gave me strength that no matter what's happening, but I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna survive. Let me just be strong again. So with all Platinum Life, even last week, when you called me with the voucher, the Pick n Pay voucher, you don't know. Hi guys, the way I was happy to hear that I'm gonna receive, because I wasn't expecting it. I've claimed from you guys, but still, you're still doing this, and not with me alone. In December, you gave my family e-vouchers. They received e-spray. I remember you calling, you said I must give you names of all the ladies that I have on my list. My friends, they were so, hi, Nolitha, what is this gift? So I told them, it's from my insurance. Platinum, like, what kind of insurance is this? And I said, guys, it's a God-sent insurance. That's what I said. It's a God-sent insurance, because I don't even understand it, me as well. I don't know. I don't even understand. I've never seen an insurance like this. Even now, when I received this voucher, I shared it with my with my cousins, and they were like, "Hi, Bo, is this really?" And I said, "It's an insurance, guys. There's nothing. It's not my work." Because they thought that no, maybe it's related to my work. And I said, "No, it's not related to my work. It's an insurance. They care about. They care. It's the first time I've seen insurance that cares. It really cares about someone's health with all platinum life." Last week, when you sent me that voucher, I was talking to my friend, this a lady that I met at Cancer Camp. So we're talking to her. I was like, "Yo, friend, this month I think I will cheat with my diet because the month is, that months are not the same." But like, "How about you?" "No, my friend, you don't have to cheat with your diet. I will assist you, financially for this month too." But platinum, and my husband was like, I think there's something about you when up it. I was like, "What's wrong?" He said, "You just this month you were just crying that you will cheat on your diet, we don't have enough funds and all that." But platinum life came, and even the voucher was sent within, because you said within 2 to 4 weeks, and it was even less than that. It was just a week, and it was here, and we were both shocked because on Thursday, because the voucher came in on Friday. On Thursday, I went to there's a wholesale. I went there to buy juice for my kids for school. I bought 2 6-pack, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna buy this to next week, and I'll see the other weeks what will happen." But the voucher, and I was like, "Baby, the voucher came within the 2 weeks," and he was like, "Hypo, baby." And I was like, "Yes, the voucher came from a platinum." So every time when I can say it's God sent insurance, because you just come in when I need you guys. So yeah, it's been a journey, a very, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but the way you've pulled through for me. Financially, you've pulled through. And when you are on sick leave at work, they cut off your wages. But with the money that I got from you, save it helped through those months. It really helped me because they've cut my salary, and I have debit orders that, but because I had a platinum life, I didn't feel that. I don't want to lie. I won't give you a credit that you don't deserve, but I'm giving a platinum life a credit because you guys deserved it. You helped me a lot. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, that if it wasn't for you, I don't know whether if I would have been alive, because that I think I would. The only thing that was gonna make me die is the frustration of finance, because I wasn't gonna be able to pay my bills, my medical bills that I paid with the money that I received from you guys. So I'm so grateful. I thank you so much. I wish everyone, you can share this video with people that Platinum Life, it is a genuine insurance, and guys, they are there with you on your journey. Like, look at me when I didn't have hope, but the message that I received from you guys at the right time. You guys always come at the right time. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.